Hello guys, how are you today? And welcome back to the 5th chapter of my guide on how to beat Ninja Gaiden Sigma in very hard. Now, this will be an interesting level since, as you know, we're playing with Rachel this level, which means that of course we have to use this chapter to practice her combos and mechanics. The good news is that she's not that hard to learn because the good combos that she has are pretty simple, and also this level has pretty easy enemies, except for the ones at the end of the level, but nothing to be super worried about. Also, for these enemies that we are going to be facing in this level, the Warhammer that we use, it is really strong because it is at max level, so we kill the enemies really fast, as you can see here. This is also one of the combos that we are mostly going to use, which is 4 Eds, just spamming Eds and we can do it. Remember to kill the golden soldier first, as I told you. And that one that I did right there, that is like kind of a guillotine attack or something like that. That is the most important attack that you have to learn with Rachel for this chapter and also for the future. I will explain to you how to do it later. It is pretty simple and we will have plenty of time to practice it against the enemies that will be spawning from now on after we kill the soldiers. So now after we take the key, this one right here, we will have also a shop here, but yeah, we don't have right now any money. As you all know, the essence and the items are not shared between Rachel and Ryu, so we will have to farm our yellow essence with Rachel as well. As you can see, the most interesting items in the shop are those earrings, but I will explain them to you later when when we have the yellow essence to buy them. So now before opening this door, they're going to be spawning these Fiend enemies. I don't really know what's their name, I don't remember. And for them, the best and easiest way to kill them is by far with that Guillotine Attack. To do this attack, we have to roll over the enemies. In case you don't know, if you roll towards an enemy that it is very close to you, Rachel will roll over them, evading their attacks. So we want to do that, and while she is in that animation, if we press Y, she will do that kind of guillotine attack, or I don't know how to call it. It is extremely effective against these enemies because I am pretty sure they don't have a grab attack, or even if they have, they almost never use it. So you can literally just be perma blocking during all the fight and just roll over them and kill them easily. The only downside about this strategy or this attack is that it is really slow, so you will have to be really patient if you want to beat the level like this. But what you can do, which is the best strategy overall to kill all these enemies, is to kill one or two enemies with this attack, and then we can insta charge our ultimate technique to kill all the other enemies, taking the essence that they drop. Because the other really good thing about Rachel, and probably the best one, is her ultimate, because it does crazy damage and also in a big area around us, so if we charge it we will kill basically everything that is near us. Also, we can use these enemies to practice or counter attacks with Rachel, because we are probably going to use them in the future against Gamov or other enemies probably, so we could also do that. Also, the good thing about these Fiend enemies is that sometimes they draw blue essence, so we can save some HP potions. Now after we save, we want to go over here, check this dead body that has a small potion and also this chest over here. And if we can see right there that there is a shop. Now we should have the money to buy some earrings. Yes, we have. And as you can see, there are 6 different types of earrings, but from those, only 3 are really good or useful, which are the ones of the sun, the ones of benediction, and also the earrings of celebrity. So the ones of the sun are pretty simple, they just give us more damage, so of course they're going to be useful at every fight we have. But in this case, I think I am going to buy the earrings of celebrity. Allows the wearer to charge the ultimate technique more quickly. So this means that every time we start charging our ultimate, the essence that we absorb to insta charge it will come to us faster, so we can basically do our ultimate instantly. So yeah, they are very efficient because not only we will have more opportunity to do lots of damage with the ultimate, but this also means that we will be farming even more yellow essence. Now we can go over here, jumping against the wall. To get over here, there is another chest with small potion. And before I tell you about the Benediction E-Rings, because I said nothing, I want to tell you that here we will have the second ambush of the game. So as you can see there is the timer, 350 seconds, and I want to apologize because in the third chapter I told you that these ambushes are time based and that you have to beat it before the timer ends, but it actually doesn't matter. You can take all the time you want, and the only thing that happens if the timer goes to zero, I think, is that you will no longer be getting karma points, but for this guide we don't really care about those. If you don't know what karma is in this game, it's basically like some type of score that some speedrunners use to try and get the most possible out of every chapter. It is like, you remember in Mario games that big score count that always is like at the top right corner, that goes up every time we kill an enemy or collect coins and stuff that no one really cares about? Well, we could say that that is basically that in this game, the karma, so don't worry about it. Now, I told you before that I was going to tell you every time an ambush is worth it or not. And for this one it is pretty weird because the item they give us, it's just an accessory that has no bonuses or nothing at all, so it is basically useless. But the thing about this ambush is that even if the item is useless, we can farm so much yellow essence here that I will still say that it is completely worth it. As you know, our ultimate technique with Rachel, it is super good against these enemies since it not only one-shot them, but also has a large area of effect. So even if we have to use all 5 of our small potions, it will still be worth it because we can get up to 20k yellow essence from here. So yeah, which means of course that in the future chapters we can buy lots of potions and have a way easier time. So that is why I encourage you to do this one. It is pretty simple, I already told you the strategy. Try to kill like 2 or 3 of them with the Guillotine Attack, perma blocking, and then try to do a chain reaction of your ultimates and you will kill them pretty fast. Also, by the way guys, remember that if the yellow essence that the enemies drop are very big from killing them with your ultimate, if you can, do not use them to charge it again. Instead, try to grab them and then kill another 2 enemies with normal attacks to start another ultimate chain reaction. This is because when we get essence while charging our ultimate, we only get a percentage of that money. So if you see a yellow orb that is really huge, try to get it normally instead of using it to charge our ultimate again. So here we go, this is the last enemy. There we go, 100 enemies killed, and there it is, the chest. So if you were curious about what is the price for beating this ambush, let me show you real quick. There it is, a long flowing brunette hairstyle. This will not give us any bonus or anything, it is just for the looks. Let me try real quick so you can see it. Let me try to show you better. I mean, this is a good look for, not for the hair, you know what I mean? There it is, there we can see her, and I really don't even like it that much, to be honest. I don't know, I am very used to seeing her with the blonde hair, I guess. I think she looks better with the long blonde hair. So I'm not even gonna use this. But let me go really quick to the shop and we'll see all the money I was able to farm. I think I used like 2 or 3 small potions. It doesn't matter if you even use all of them because we make so much money that it really doesn't matter. So if you could see there, when I entered the menu, I had 20k yellow essence and I had like 1k before going to the ambush. So yeah, it is extremely worth it. super good. Also, I forgot to tell you about the Benediction E-Rings. That is my bad. But basically, those E-Rings are used to farm even more yellow essence. Every time we kill an enemy, they will drop more money. So it is of course an interesting option to consider, because if you are pretty good with Rachel and do not really need the other E-Rings that give you a small advantage in the fight, you could use the extra money that the Benediction earrings will give you to then buy more potions in the future or need for refills and that stuff. And as I told you before, my favorite ones are the earrings of celerity, but of course you can also have your own choice depending on your playstyle and everything. Now in this place we have to kill these enemies again, and I mean if we did the ambush, this is no problem at all, even when they are almost killing me right now. Oh my god, what am I doing? Remember that they also give blue essence, that is why I'm not gonna use a blue potion here or a small potion. Let's see if I get lucky and someone give me some HP. And we actually want to save like 3 small potions at minimum, because in the next room, which is the last one of this chapter, we're going to have to fight some enemies that are extremely dangerous. Remember to grab all these chests, this one over here. And now we go to the library for the last fight of this chapter. This is a pretty short level. If you don't do the ambush, it is really quick that you can beat it. And here in the archive, be really careful if you get near these stairs. There they are, the red ninjas. Remember that they are super dangerous and do so much damage. You can kill them with the guillotine, use some wall attacks. If you ever have the opportunity, of course, of doing an ultimate technique, you can kill them pretty easily with that. But be really careful, try to have always vision of all of them, because if they grab you or they hit you, they will do really crazy amount of damage. But this is basically the last fight of this chapter, and I wanted to tell you guys that I'm sorry that this chapter is actually so late. Like, I know I made another video about Genshin Impact and that took me so much time to do, so I am sorry, but I will try to keep uploading these guide videos as soon as I can, especially the next chapters. So I'm sorry for that, but don't worry, I will do this guide completely for sure. I think this is the last ninja. Let me check. Yeah, there it is. That is the... we have to go there to end the chapter. We can get anything from here. We can go inside there or jump over here in this wall. I have tried, but it is impossible, I feel like. So that will be all the chapter. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, thank you so much for all your support, and I hope I see you in the next chapter. I hope my videos help you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.
その形質が魔人へと受け継がれている。掃除の姉妹神、破壊の神ニケ、そして創造の神イシュタロス。彼らの形質は新たな魔人族の覚醒をいざなう。魔人として覚醒せし魂は死をもってのみ解放される。死をもってのみ。